Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing a shading tutorial for Gacha Life Eyes. So usually I use Gacha Life Eye number 10, but I've already got a screenshot on it. I took a screenshot of one eye using Body Sheet 1, so I'm going to be using this one today. Yeah, this is my background eraser. I'm not sure why I'm here, I just want to show you guys which eye I was using. I'm going to go to Ibis Paint X, and I'm going to go to my gallery. So this is an example of the eye that we'll be coloring. I'm going to import a picture of my eye. And so yeah, this is the eye that we've got. What I want to do is I want to come down here to where it says layer. It's going to have a 1 on it because it's your first layer. And you click the plus sign, which adds a new layer. This is the second layer, obviously. You go to the first one, and you come down here to the opacity, and you make it like around 45. You can do it as light or as dark as you want, but I'd say 45 is good. And why do I have this dot right there? I'm just gonna, sorry about this. I guess that dot is just there, so we're just gonna have to work with that dot there. So I'm just gonna test, I don't know what I did there. Anyway, go to layer number 2 and go to the pen, the brush, and make it dip pen hard. I like to use this one, but I mean, you change it, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna pick my 4.1. I don't usually really have like a preference for how big it should be, but I'm just going to do line art for the eyelash. So this upper part and this bottom part. Don't worry about this middle part right now. Just follow along and you'll be fine. So, yeah. There's a lot of other tutorials for how to shade eyes online. This one was inspired by a bunch, and then I added my own kind of features to it too. So, I mean, I guess it's like we all learn from others, but then we all also have to add our own stuff into it. Okay. So, this is our eyeball. I've left these parts because they were kind of small and I didn't want to ruin it. This part is also kind of small, so I'm going to make it smaller and just fill them in. Doesn't need to look perfect unless you want it to look perfect, which I kind of do want mine to look perfect, but like I'm too lazy to make it perfect. Okay. So we've got this upper eyelash thing, and then now we're going to do the bottom, which is my least favorite part, actually. I don't like the bottom. It's just like weird in my opinion. I mean, it's not weird, it looks great, but like, I don't know, I just don't like doing it. So I just did the eye. And I'm going to now pick the color that I want my eye to be. So today I just want to do green. I have never actually done green eyes before, so it'll be kind of nice to do green. Choose a color that's not too dark and not too bright. But I mean, I guess if it has to be too dark or too bright, then I guess you can do dark or bright. It just, bear with me for now. Anyway, I'm going to just ignore everything except for that circle in the middle. Well, not this circle, but like the eye, the main part of the eye. And I'm not even going to bother going that way. I'm just going to do the outer edges to block it from going out because I'm going to use the bucket to color this part. Just checking how much time. I'm going to change to bucket and pour it in and make it flat green. So go back to layers and go to number 1 and delete it. So now I've got this kind of creepy eye. It's going to get creepier, I think. Anyway, go back to layers and do another layer and press selection layer. It should be on bucket if you followed with me, but if it's not, just click bucket again and then tap the green part or whichever color that you're making it. I'm going to go back to layer number 2 and it should be lassoed. I'm going to change my tool to brush and make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 10th brush down is going to be the Airbrush Trapezoid 20%, which I'm using. Make the color a little bit darker and just, oh, sorry, I forgot. You have to make it bigger first and just kind of go over the thing. Not all of it, because it's going to end up being like a blend, kind of like a blend. So you can barely see it right now, but it's a blend. I just didn't make it dark enough. Make the color darker and do it again, but don't go as far down as the other time. And just keep going down, well, up technically, and making the top part darker. So you can see now clearly that the top part of this eye is green and the bottom is light green. I'm going to make mine a little bit pretty dark, like that. And then add black. Whoa, sorry. The black really shouldn't be like too much black. You shouldn't go like this. That's not, no. It should look something like this. Okay. I'm going to now make the brush smaller. I like to use 21 or 27 for this one, but it doesn't really matter. It's up to you. So, hold your finger down and choose a color that's not too dark but not too bright from the eye. I'm going to do right there. And just make a pupil. This is about the creepiest that it gets. Not too creepy, but still like kind of, let's get this done already. So add new layer. Number 3, go to number 3. And at this bottom part, above the opacity is going to say normal. Click on normal and change it to add. So go out. The brush, this is number 10, I'm pretty sure. So 11, 12, 13, 14. The 14th one down is going to be particle L. So just go to particle L. And it should be like something like this. It should make it really, it's a really, really nice one actually. And you can see it like makes little dots. I like to use the first one. Makes nice particles. But yeah, so we have particle L. Make this color really, really light. I like to do it up here. I made my brush way too big. Too small. And just add little specks near the bottom part of the eye. Not too many. Too many is just going to be weird. Unless you want there to be too many. I mean, eyes are really, really just up to you. This is just like a basic, easy one. Except for this part. This part is annoying. I'm going a lot slower than I thought I would for this tutorial. I mean, it's already been 10 minutes and like I'm only here. Anyway, you've got that. It's at add. We're going to change the brush again. back to trapezoid 20%. Airbrush, trapezoid 20%. And we're just going to draw a circle right up there. Just like a really light circle. And then one below it. I would suggest doing the particle L again. Or if you're doing this multiple times, do the particle L after you do that part. Because the specks are really supposed to go over it. So you've got this really pretty eye. It's beautiful. And the last thing that I like to do is make the brush small and add like a heart or other shape in this corner. It really makes it cute. It could be like a triangle. I don't know, just make it adorable. And yeah, so that's kind of all I have to say for this tutorial. I really hope you liked it. I can do a hair shading tutorial later. I have like this hair shading, something like this. I did the eyes and then the hair. I can do a tutorial for something like this later if you guys want me to. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!